It's a waste of time to try to daily one of these. Why would you want to daily a Hellcat? Gas mileage isn't efficient. Get pulled over all day. People want to steal them. Like, what's the purpose of daily in this car? Yo, too, so we back with another video, man. That's RT Noski. We back with a 70,000 mile Hellcat review. This is my 2017 Hellcat. I've had this car 3 years. I got it with 55,000. Yes, it was used. I got a good price on it. It was 40K. With the finance and all that shit out the door, was like 52, so it was perfect for me. I had put down damn near 30 when I got it. But yeah, so let's get into it. I'm gonna give y'all 10 pros, 10 cons. First pro to this car, I've never really had to do anything to it. The most I've had to do was a carrier bearing, oil change, and yeah, that's about it. I mean, I've drove this car out of town twice. We've took it to San Antonio, Atlanta, Austin. Where else did I go? Well, oh yeah, and I drove it from Arizona. So yeah, I mean, reliability, I'm gonna give it a 9. 2. So the only thing I don't like about these cars, and as if you have these, you understand, I kind of already know, but so the interior, the sun, I live in Texas, so the sun definitely beats on this car all day, but the interior does not hold up well with the sun. Yeah, I had a garage kept for a minute, but I wound up moving, so I didn't have a garage at that property. Even with the tarps and covers that I was putting over, it was still doing the same thing. So that's what I say con is. Now I'm gonna give y'all another pro. Another pro to this car. So basically, it's mildly driven. It's not driven too much. For the most part, I would say the adaptive parts to it, so the things that you can add and take would be that would be what I would say is the another pro to it. You can just bolt on, it's plug and play. A lot of this stuff, RGB lights and underglows and badges and all that stuff, you can get them almost anywhere. Sometimes they're cheap, sometimes expensive, but I mean, for the most part, you can really do whatever you want and fully make over these cars. Another con, if y'all don't know, they are very easily stolen. So I have a kill switch. Actually, I have 2 kill switches, and I still park it inside the gate and all that good stuff. Like, it's chained up, the gate's chained up, and then on top of that, I have a steering wheel lock as well. So I have 3 mechanisms to prevent this car from being stolen. Not like it can't still be stolen though. Another pro to this car. So another pro to this car is the whine. It's the supercharger, it's the boost, it's from the factory production like this. You don't got to really do nothing to it. This is fast enough. Anybody want to go faster, you just want to go faster. That's your preference. This car is fast enough. This is a fast enough car for the amount of money, and then for what it has, you know, for specs, all that. This is a great car. Another con. So what I will say is the outer components, like the window shield rubbers, the cowl, this it's certain little things on this car on the outside that sunburnt as well. Over a period of time, I don't know what the owner did before me with this car, but at the end of the day, this car came from a snow state where it was snowing real bad and raining. I'm in Texas, so it barely snows. We barely get any of that, so it's mostly sun. But this car came from a state where there was a lot of snow, rain, things of that nature, and it still came to me in a good, it came to me good. Like, well, nothing really wrong with it too much, you know. But yeah, that's what I would say as far as exterior. It's the cowl and the rubber parts, all that stuff start to sunburn and like break up as it gets older. Another pro to this car, what I will say is AC blows snow. Like, I've never had a problem with the AC. I love the AC. If I got good tires on here, traction is great. That's another pro to this car. As far as gas mileage, it's up and down. It depends on how you drive your car, of course. So I'm gonna say con and pro. gas, you know, and basically that's how you drive economically. What you're doing, if you're stepping in it, if you're driving it normally, that's all based on you. So it's been days where I had 323 miles to the full tank, and there's been days where I had 168 miles to the full tank. So it just depends on you. Another con to this car is finding parts, and it's not even finding the parts, it's just actually getting them and them not being stolen, or, you know, and some things don't matter if it's stolen. We don't really care. We don't got to know where it comes from. But like, if you're buying an engine, a trans, things like that, you don't want it from a striker. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I would say that is one of the cons, getting parts, and then people overcharging you for parts. That's another con. Aftermarket parts costing more than OEM parts. That's another con. It's just crazy. Pros to this, another pro to this car, if I did need something, I could locate it, I could find it, like I said, but it's just about pricing, right? This person might know that we have this car and we need that part, and they want to overcharge an arm and a leg just because they have that part laying around. And you might find somebody else to say, hey man, I'm doing a part out, I bought a car from Copart, everything as is, come get what you need. So it's up and down when it comes to that, but for the most part, you know, I would say finding parts on this car is probably like a 7 out of 10 when it being hard, but putting them on is easy as hell. I mean, I've done work on this car, water pump. All I had to do, my bad, so I did tell y'all at the beginning of the video, I only did a carrier bearing. Well, no, I did water pump, pulleys, and batteries too. I just did the water pump and thermostat too. I did water pump and thermostat because it had went, and then I just changed all that other stuff because I wanted to. Another con to this car is getting pulled over. So basically, owning one of these cars, just be prepared to have your car pulled over, stopped, blocked off, whatever the case may be, just for having this. I mean, look at it, it's fast. Police know what time it is. They know they're really not catching these. So they want to pull us over every chance they get so they can prevent it or see if it's stolen or whatever the case may be. So that's another con to this car. But another pro is, if I got to get out that jam from 12, I really could if I wanted to. I just don't do it. But, you know, I have no problem with people that do it. Kudos to you. I see a lot of people run and get out of there with that shit. I just ain't doing it. Another con to this car, the interior. Dodge did not do anything except add some carbon fiber, a couple more sensors, and some other stuff. But basically, this car is the same as a GT Charger on the inside, but the cluster just looks different. The dash has 200 and it's red, and you have the red start and stop button, and you have the carbon fiber by the shifter in the dash and all that. But other than that, man, it's a basic Charger. You know, in other words, you know, you got the Hellcats on the seat and stuff like that, you know, but other than that, man, you know, it's a regular Charger. Another pro. So for anybody that got a Hellcat, if you understand social media, this is the perfect car to have. A lot of people say, oh, they washed up, blah, blah, blah. No, it depends on the content you do with these cars. But this car, it makes money itself. I make money off this car off YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It makes money itself. It's just, you know, what you do and how your creativity goes. But for the most part, this is a great car to make money, make money back. You can almost pay your note off you can almost pay your car note off videos with this car if you do the right things and make the right videos. And one last con that I have with the Hellcat is that I feel like we have a lot of issues with people that don't have Hellcats, that have built cars and hypercars and supercars, and they just look at you like, oh, you want to be this, you want to be that, I just like Hellcats. Like, I don't have to like what you like. You might like Beamer, you might like Chevy, you might like anything else. I don't have to like what you like, you know what I'm saying? So for all y'all out there that think because we got Hellcats, we think we the fastest in the world and you can beat us and all that, that's cool, but I'm still going to drive my Hellcat and I'm still going to own my Hellcat. It's not, I mean, that's not going to make or break it. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, man, this is my 2017 74,338,000 miles Hellcat. Would I say buy a used Hellcat? I bought a used Hellcat and I've only fixed 3 things on this car in 3 years. And one of them being a carrier bearing mount, the other one being a water pump and a fucking thermostat. Like, Can't really beat that. So with that being said, I would say reliability. I've drove this car out of town. I've drove it in state. This is my content car. I don't drive it unless it's for content. This car has been sitting for 3 weeks. I would say get one. You know what I'm saying? Used, new, same shit. I would never buy a new Hellcat because why? When they depreciate as soon as you drive off the lot. Why would I go buy a new car and then get it for 100 grand and then as soon as I try to sell it, it's 70 grand and they only want to give me 50? It's a waste of time to try to daily one of these. Why would you want to daily a Hellcat? Gas mileage isn't efficient. Get pulled over all day. People want to steal them. Like what's the purpose of daily in this car? No.